know what the others' intentions are. I mean, some of them I might know, and there might be clues on other people. But I think that it had to do with the originally kind of really almost rewriting the script for architecture. And that script could be manifested on a plan. So it becomes like a new calligraphy of a plan. And the implication of that is that it could make a new kind of life, and that space could be also seen in a different way.
What about the functions? And I said, well, what do you mean, what about the people? I mean, do you ever worry about the people when you read your books? He said, oh, well, those are books. He said, but this is architecture. This deals with shelter and comfort and things like that. And I said, well, that's a really funny thing for the arch deconstructionist to be concerned with shelter and comfort. But you see, what I said to Jacques was, I said, you philosophers are very funny, because it's all right for you guys to move the whole telos of the society around. But when it comes to an architect, you say, oh no, that's got to stay in place. So that you guys can be radical, architecture remains whole.
I don't know what the others' intentions are. I mean, some of them I might know, and there might be clues on other people. But I think that it had to do with the originally kind of really almost rewriting the script for architecture. And that script could be manifested on a plan. So it becomes like a new calligraphy of a plan. And the implication of that is that it could make a new kind of life, and that space could be also seen in a different way.
Princess Leia. Born to show business, she is the daughter of Debbie Reynolds and Eddie Fisher.
Playing the role of Princess Leia was fun a lot of times. Well, it wasn't fun all the time. After about 2 hours in the garbage room, the fun started to wear off and your skin started to wrinkle and the rubber suit didn't fit right anymore. But we had a good time. When we did the swing across, it would have been fun if we'd been allowed to do it a second time.
There are questions that still need to be answered. Like, what about the future of the princess?
And who she's going to end up with is still anybody's guess. I will say that Luke is more devoted to her, I think, than Han Solo is.
I would probably describe Han Solo as the cynical, mercenary space pirate with the cream filling, you know. He's a nice guy.
And what of Darth Vader? Will he get his comeuppance?
I don't like Darth, and I don't mind talking about it either. I think he's a bad guy, and I'm going to probably do my best to shoot him next time. I think he's powerful and dangerous.
Stallone, Stallone. Right. You know what I'm curious about after seeing the film Rocky was there a Rocky in your life? Is there a Rocky, or was that somebody that just came out of story writing? The format, of course, is very strongly designed around Rocky Marciano. The man dreams of being Rocky Marciano. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the equipment to be a great legendary fighter such as Marciano was. It's a fictional character, but I think most people have a Rocky in them, and that is a man who is dying to get out, dying to do whatever he wants to. Like, for example, if one man wants to be an artist, just for the ability to have the chance to be an artist, if a man wants to be an athlete, he'd just like to carry that ball one time. So that's what I mean when there's a Rocky in each of us, but it's a fictional character. It's more of a state of mind than an actual, based on an actual character.
You never feel that you've ever been treated as a sex object in your life, or if you were, it wasn't impressive to you.
Well, I care about people in general. I'm for women, I'm for men, I'm for children, I'm for everybody. I think everybody should have the opportunity to do whatever they're qualified to be. I don't get out and, make statements, and I'm not really into the political end of a lot of things. It's hard to get me to not sympathize with men too, because I have a husband and a daddy and 6 brothers, and I know the nature of a man. I understand men a lot better than a lot of people because I grew up so many of them. But I love men. There's bad people, whether you're a man or a woman. And like I say, I think women that are qualified in areas, I think they should be able to do that job and to be paid well for it.
You never feel that you've ever been treated as a sex object in your life, or if you were, it wasn't oppressive to you.
Well, I care about people in general. I'm for women, I'm for men, I'm for children, I'm for everybody. I think everybody should have the opportunity to do whatever they're qualified to be. I don't get out and, make statements, and I'm not really into the political end of a lot of things. It's hard to get me to not sympathize with men too, because I have a husband and a daddy and 6 brothers, and I know the nature of a man. I understand men a lot better than a lot of people because I grew up so many of them. But I love men. There's bad people, whether you're a man or a woman. And like I say, I think women that are qualified in areas, I think they should be able to do that job and to be paid well for it.
For this friendly world. After the show. Yeah, cool. Yep. It's a friendly world.
After the show, we ran right backstage. We grabbed the camera, we ran right around to the back, and there was hardly any delay, and I saw Andy just so tired and drained. And I was almost going to go like, do you still want to? And just, yeah, come on. He guided us and we set up quickly. And he starts off just as himself. He was caught off guard because it was a friend that he'd known for 5.5 years already, just rolling film. So he didn't have any of the calculated postures. He did at times in the interview. But a lot of the interview was just pure and rehearsed. That was Andy Cal.
You see, when I do a show, I like people to feel as though they're in my house, in my room, and they're my guests, and I'm doing the show for them. And I'm entertaining them as though they were in my house, and they will accept that premise, and they will act accordingly. These people, they acted so rude, and they were going boo. Now, if that was my house, I would have walked right off. I would have said, look, people, please leave my house, please. I don't want you here. But I decided, well, I'll be professional and I'll go on with the show. And I really did not like those people. And at the end, when I said, ladies and gentlemen, you've been a wonderful audience, they were not such a wonderful audience. I said that just to be polite. Full of joy, why should any heart be lonely in this friendly world, with each night so full of dreams? Why should any heart be afraid? The world is such a wonderful place to wander through when you've got someone you love to wander along with you.
I became a model to fill up the space, to fill the time in between, going on auditions for acting jobs. I had very strange features though for Americans, you know. They're not used. Everyone thought I have a nose job, for example. See, I got like a trumpet nose. big. So it was very strange, you know. They weren't used to that kind of face. This is my voice, my weapon of choice. This is a plate, this is a cup. This is a story I didn't make up. This is a girl lost in the wood, some covered wagon from some other woman. This is life. This is life. Are you free of fear? This is life. Are you going? This is life. When you lie, this is life. To sleep, do you kind of flow? This is life. I started doing more photographic things, you see, and they were more used to black models on the runway. And I was horrible at that, terrible. No one gave me the job for runway modeling at all. So it was really what happened. A couple of special photographers, I believe, just like Irving Penn, you know. I go in and he just like picked up on my face, you know, and thought that. So I started doing really incredible photographic things. Are you going into the light? Are you free of fear today? When you lie down to sleep, do you kind of float away? This is my voice, my weapon of choice. This is a plate, this is a cup. This is a story I didn't